what is going to happen in that person's life? I have all this guilt in my life. I have all this fear in my life. I have all this shame in my life. The devil is going to come in and he's going to say, this is their vulnerability. Okay, so now I know that the answer and their freedom is going to come from them finding their identity in Christ, and we'll unpack that. But how do I play goalie and keep them from experiencing that part of who they are?
Right. Exactly.
So I'm going to do everything and give them all these other ways to give them an answer to like, what do you do about the shame you feel, the guilt you feel, the fear? So let's say someone feels shame. Okay, let's just say I'm going to give a hypothetical situation. Someone is sexually abused and then they grow up with this like shame and confusion. Now they're not really sure what they think or feel because they've unfortunately experienced something that really messed with them, and it skewed their understanding of who they are, their attractions and all these things. So they live with this shame. That's one way this can come about. Another one is someone just feels uncomfortable and awkward. They don't fit the mold of their gender. Okay, we talked about gender recently. They just don't feel like they fit the mold, you know? So then they're growing up. What happens in our world now to people who, you know, grow up with these specific struggles? They're giving this narrative of, hey, we have the answer.
We have your identity. Let's label you, right?
Yeah, let's label you. Actually, don't even take a label at all. Like, take the label. This is the problem. It's because you're not a boy. It's because you're not a girl. It's because you are not straight. It's because you're different. Like, here, we have the answer for you. You may have felt rejected by the church. You may have felt uncomfortable in your own skin. We have the answer. Come into our community where you can embrace that. And now they're being presented with this whole very shiny, attractive, colorful
false
narrative.
Freedom.
Yeah, that is saying, hey, come, this is the answer. This is what you've been missing and what you've needed. And a lot of times they do. They go and they find acceptance. They find love. They find joy. And that is what the world prescribes as being the answer to your identity crisis.